Hi guys, welcome back to another Med Chat Mondays. Today I want to talk to you about how to put together your own medical malpractice legal case. First of all, I just want to apologize for this because I'm getting over a cold, but this series is so important to me, so I have to continuously show up. And second of all, I wanted to share also that I'm not an attorney and I'm not a doctor. I'm just a professional patient, just sharing my personal experiences and how you can use what I've done to help your medical situation, going through your health journey, whatever you need to know. I hope this information finds you, and I hope that you share it with somebody else that needs this type of information. So I'm going to share a very, very short version of my situation and how you can then go about yours. So I was misdiagnosed with an autoimmune disease. I then, when I found out I was misdiagnosed, needed to move forward with the legal case, right? I called over 111 attorneys and not one of them would take my case. The reason being I was out of state, they didn't want to travel. A couple have actually said that I'm still alive, so they didn't see the time and effort worth putting into this case because I didn't die, basically. And a couple other reasons, but those are the main. So you can, if you're going through this now, you know how stressful it is, and I was literally reliving my story every time I called somebody. And you can't just call and not give them information, so I would give them a really short version saying I had an autoimmune disease, I was misdiagnosed, I had rounds of chemo, all these things. I have it in writing. Let's move forward. And I would have to go through a couple people to finally get the actual attorney on the phone for them to say no. And it was like a runaround game. And I had to do this 111 times. One. So it was pretty stressful. And, I go to therapy every week and I just couldn't deal with the stress of reliving this nightmare every time I tried to find an attorney. So what I did was go a different route after going to legal cases and going through a whole nother month of things that I thought I was supposed to do. And I want to be able to share that information with you. And legally right now, I cannot put those videos on YouTube because I haven't finished I'm not done with my case. When I'm done, hopefully the end of August, I've submitted everything I need to do, but now I'm dealing with 6 attorneys, insurance companies, their attorneys, investigators, and so that's again, I had a couple breaks off, but it's like a full-time job. So if you or somebody that you know is going through this and you need help, I want you to be able to reach out to me now. So what I want you to do is comment below, we can get connected, and then I want you to visit thehappyworkaholic.com. That is my website, and send me a message on my Contact Kelly page, and I will give you some tips for you to move forward and how you can actually do it yourself. I'm going to let you know right now, it's a lot of work. I spent at least 30 to 40 hours every single week for 6 months straight working on my legal case. I should have taken out all of my notebooks to show you how much work. But then again, when you're pulling records, you're reading reports, there's so many things that I actually did not remember because of all of the chemo I've received, because of all the medications I was on. I'm detoxing hard from a lot of the meds I was on, and I got vertigo from detoxing from meds. And then from when I was on vertigo, this was just recently, I had to take a concoction of medications, which was the strongest antibiotic on the market 5 times a day, with a water pill and steroids, and that concoction will kill my vertigo. So thank God the vertigo is gone, but now I'm detoxing from those because my body's not used to these chemicals in it anymore. So now I'm sick and I've been sick. I'm recording this Monday, and I got sick Thursday. I started feeling something. Friday I was just done, and I literally slept from Friday night to Sunday morning. Like, I was in bed watching Hallmark from Friday night until last night. You can even see, like, I'm still a little stuffy. My eyes are a little glossy. Like, you can just tell, like, something's still up. I had to record a podcast earlier with this up my nose, which is Vicks. And, I'm just obsessed with that smell anyway, but it was the only thing that would prevent me from coughing, because I didn't want to have my diffuser on because you could hear it when I record. So anyway, I want to be able to help as many people as I possibly can going through a medical malpractice case, because I've lived it, I'm going through it, and there's nothing more important for you to remember when you're going through a medical malpractice case is to be organized and on your toes. I have notes on notes on notes, like multiple notebooks, like triple the size of this, filled of pages, because, you know, I was on a lot of medications. My memory is awful, and unless I write it down, I'm not going to remember. You know, I was saying earlier, like, I'm going through records, and I would call my best friends, like, do you remember I was on this drug? Do you remember being going to the ER this day? Do you remember this happening? I have no recollection, and it makes me sick to my stomach because I was on drugs that prevented that. And this is like for the rest of my life that I'm going to have these problems. Hopefully not, but we'll see. So that's why I'm going through therapy. So, here comes my coughs. So I want to be able to help you now. This is also another reason why I've put together a product, which will hopefully be launching on my birthday, which is June 10th, 2020. And I'm spending the next couple of months researching to make it the best that it can possibly be for patients, for nurses, for doctors, for anybody involved in somebody's medical situation, how to make it better. It's going to be a physical product first. It's going to be very inexpensive. It's nothing that is on the market whatsoever. There's nothing like it, which I just can't even understand that nobody's put this together yet. So apparently getting sick was my next journey of life for me to figure out, like, this product has to happen and be available for everybody. So I don't know. I just need to be able to help more patients. You know, I started my podcast, the Happy Workaholic Podcast, off as a show for business linked into my life with an autoimmune disease, so that I could share everything that's going on in business, and I could share everything that's going on for my autoimmune disease. I was vocal from the very beginning, from the moment I was diagnosed with MS, from the moment I was diagnosed with NMO, and then I completely had to rebrand my business and my show because I don't have this disease, and that's all I was talking about, so that I could help people. So now with this series, MedChat Mondays, I'm able to help more of you out there with my experience as a professional patient, that I can now share what it's like to go through the detoxing and getting off all the drugs and going through the legal process without an attorney. And I'm winning right now, and that's freaking amazing. And the only reason why I'm winning is because I didn't give up. So you need to be organized. You cannot give up on the days that are the absolute worst. You just need to cry yourself to sleep and wake up again and be strong, because no one else is going to do it for you. No one. It's to you to figure it out, and I feel like it's my next step in life that I need to help you. I need to help your family. I need to help the patient. I need to help all parties involved. And that's why I'm creating this medical product that's launching next year, but it's why I'm available now. And, you know, I'm sitting on all these videos, I'm sitting on all this content, and I can't put it on my YouTube channel right now because of my legal case. But what I can do is email you and tell you and give you my expertise opinion, because I've lived through it, how I can help you if you need to start putting together your own medical malpractice case. So I hope that you guys will really reach out. I hope that you just, like, take a deep breath and realize, like, it's okay to have those days where you are crying and you're screaming and you lose your voice and you're venting to your friends, and, you know, you don't have a family that's calling you, and you know, have all these things happening. It's going to make you sick. It's going to make you stressed. It's a extremely stressful situation. Now I'm dealing with multiple attorneys, and I'm in control. It's my case. I'm in charge, and they are listening to me times 6. So if anybody has any information to give you that's going to work, it's me, because this is what I do for a living now. Is I, you know, go through my medical malpractice case. And, you know, I've gone to a couple legal classes, but the thing that I did the most was research. And I run a business online, and as far as working extra, like I run that business 40 hours a week, sometimes more, but then on top of that, I'm doing 30-40 hours a week researching my medical malpractice case. And now I'd say I'm doing like 15, 20, probably 20 following up, because I'm not about to sit around and wait and for like another year. Like, this is going to be done very shortly, and there's a reason why I went this route. It's because I don't want to live this nightmare any longer. So I want to be able to help you guys. There's no charge. All you need to do is visit thehappyworkaholic.com and send me a message through my Contact Kelly page and tell me your story, and I'm going to tell you how I can help you and what I personally did. I just can't put that information, all of my videos and how I actually did it, on my YouTube channel just now. But it's kind of been bothering me lately because, you know, I put this series together. This is the 4th episode. And, you know, I put this series together to help other patients. And this is such a big part of what's happening in my life right now that I really want to share this information. So that's why today's video, I wanted to make sure that I was talking about my medical malpractice case. I could give you some examples, and I can also tell you that I'm here for you and that you need to take care of yourself first before anybody else. You need to be organized, you need to be scheduled, you need to fight, you need to never give up, and you need to also get a second, a third, a fourth, a fifth, a sixth, and so many more opinions. I've had 10 to get me to where I am today. You have to look at your health as a business. I've said this a million times, and it truly is, because if I didn't implement everything I do in business and run my business into my own health journey, there's no way in hell I would still be alive. So that's what I wanted to film today for you guys. I'm sorry the way that I look and sound, but this was like really important to me, and I really wanted to share with you what's been going on and what I'm going through now, and I want to be able to help as many patients as I possibly can. I'm so excited about this product I'm launching. It's going to change lives and literally save lives, and I'm not kidding when I say that. I'm so excited. But I'm just looking at my notes. That's all I have for today. So again, if you need any information whatsoever, please comment below. Please subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. And when you subscribe, it will give you a notification of my next video. And this is not a YouTube channel just for my MedChat Mondays video series. It's also going to be for my podcast episodes, and it's turning into a lifestyle channel, and I'm going to be sharing a lot more behind the scenes. But what I can share right now is what I'm going through, and that is my misdiagnosis, my medical malpractice case, and all the information I have up here and in my notes to help other patients that are going through getting misdiagnosed, getting diagnosed, going through medical malpractice, or anything that else is entirely stressful. And I just want to be here for you because I went through it with my friends, and they were there for me 100%, and I wouldn't have survived without them. But now, you know, when I'm looking online, and I was searching for information on YouTube specifically for information on how to put together your own medical malpractice case, there's literally nothing. So I just want to share that I'm available. If you need help, reach out to me, comment below, visit my website, send me a message, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. And I hope that you just stay strong and you never ever give up. And if you want, you can always follow me on my journey on Instagram. I have my entire story there, going through MS, NMO, my chemo journey, my misdiagnosis, the legal story. It's all highlighted there. So if you want to check all those highlights, just visit Instagram and you can find me at The Happy Workaholic. And I hope you guys will reach out if you need any help at all. I'd be more than happy to help you. And I hope that you have a great week. And if you know somebody that needs to see this video or check out any of my MedChat Mondays other video series uploads or my channel, just send them on over. Share my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe and comment below and let me know what you guys think. Have a great week. Bye.